Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Kathleen Shattuck with Elven Star Reiki, and I am here to do your new moon in Aries reading, as well as share with you a channeled message that I recently received from my higher self, Galactica. So I should explain that for those new watching, I am a psychic medium. I am a Reiki master teacher. I am an ordained minister, and I am also a galactic shaman. By galactic shaman, I mean that I am one, a starseed, and two, I do spiritual shamanic healings and from spiritual surgery to clearing out people's aura to connection with the Galactic Federation of Light. I am an elven changeling soul, and I guess I don't know if I was switched at birth. They haven't really told me that, but the Elven Council, the Syrian Elven Council of the Galactic Federation of Light, is who I work with, and my higher self, Galactica, is the queen of the Syrian Elven Council. So she came in with a message for humanity, which is very timely considering, everything that we've got going on, especially in astrology. We're going into Aries season, so things could really erupt. And this message, I have to warn you, is a little... it's not that nice, but it's kind of like she is shaking you to awaken you. There's some really good points that she makes here that people need to be aware of. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it and start. She says, "It is a great pleasure to speak with humans. It has been a dream to meet you one day. The Elven Council of the Galactic Federation has come forth to speak a proclamation to humanity and to the earth now. Please don't read the news. Don't watch the news. As we have stated before, unless you want to freely renege your rights, your freedom, and your sovereignty, you might as well keep on watching. The power that you generate as a whole is pure magic. It is a canvas that is ready to paint. The Cabal tells you what you are supposed to believe, what you are supposed to feel, what you are supposed to look like, and you believe every bit of it. Your energy is like a magical symbol, and when combined with a skilled magician, a spell is created. You are all under a spell. Black magic is everywhere. It is right in front of you, in brands, labels, and even on your cleaning supplies. You drank the Kool-Aid. Now you must wake up to the reality you find yourselves in. It matters not what mind-rotten, brainwashed fools the Cabal thinks that you are. You can do this. All you have to do is send a message that you will not comply to brainwashing, that you will turn off your television sets and refuse to let them program you. They are programming you, and you are paying for it. When you realize that most of the problems in this world are caused by the little few, they flash their fancy watches and tell you that you need a different thing for every day of the week, and you believe it. You are a slave to the system, working a 9-to-5 job, rush hour, you're practically exhausted, forget homework, errands, and dealing with your children. This is not how the human race was supposed to live. An evil mastermind constructed all that there is today. His name is Marduk, the Anunnaki king. We'll go into that in another video about the Anunnaki. Programming and subliminal messages have been well known for many years, and as more human generations have grown up in front of the television screen, they are more prone to obey on command. Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Christmas. They have brainwashed you all to thinking that materialism is all that can be attained in this world. Everything you buy pollutes this planet, and Mother Earth is crying out in labor now. When she births the new world, will you rise with her, or will you fall back to 3D, a dying planet? It is time to wake from this spell, this illusion, to realize that you are never alone. We are right here beside you, cheering you on, hoping, praying, and guiding that you see the truth of the lies that have plagued humanity for centuries, and the truth of our reality. You have so much potential, human beings, and fairies are ready to accept you with open arms, to guide you to the truth that has been kept from you, and to wake you from the illusion and the control. The time is now. These unawakened souls who refuse to see will be sent off planet to repeat another 26,000-year cycle. The new Earth is crowning now. As you rise to meet her, earthquakes and crustal shifts will occur. Some of you are feeling precursors to this shift in your bodies now. Trust in the universe. Trust you are safe. You are loved. Just believe and you will arrive. This has been Galactica, Queen of the Syrian Elven Council of the Galactic Federation of Light. May honor and peace be restored once again. Ooh, I get chills when I read that. I mean, it's just so powerful. We're talking about a being that's, billions of years old. Billions of years old. So she's wanting humanity to awaken, to realize, the spell that we've all been under. I try not to get into too much conspiracy in my videos, but I would really love for you guys to check out Max Egan at thecrowhouse.com. I would love for you also to check out the works of Jordan Maxwell. Jordan Maxwell, he is a way shower. He's a trailblazer for the conspiracy community. He's really old now. I think he's like almost 80 years old. But he goes into all of the symbols and the symbolism used by the cabal, by the Baal worshipping black, satanic magicians that have humanity under a spell. We didn't get here overnight. The materialism, the consumption, the greed, the always, needing to buy things to, fill our empty hearts. What Galactica is saying is that none of that matters. All of it is an illusion, and that you need to wake up and realize that you are not put here on this planet to work, to be miserable working a job that you hate and just doing the daily grind. You came here to overcome. You came here to evolve your soul. You came here with many karmic contracts to maybe right the wrongs. Well, of course, right the wrongs, that you did in past lives, and clear the slate so that you can ascend. What is ascension? A lot of people don't understand what that is. Ascension is the downloading of your higher self into your physical body, and when that happens, when that is fully processed, you're rising to meet, and they're coming down, and they meet you in the middle, and that's 5D or even 6D. Some of us are going to the 6th dimension. So you've got to clear out and make room for your higher self to be able to download into you. And it's a lot of work. We are all carrying around generational wounds. We're carrying around generational curses, from alcoholism to sex addiction, abuse. All of this is what we need to be clearing out for ourselves at this time. A lot of people call that shadow work, and I would agree with that. It's about, getting down deep, stuff that's stored in your lower chakras, where your fear and anxiety, your phobias come from. And also, dealing with and healing, traumas that you've had in this lifetime too. Um, Being spiritual is a lot of work, and it takes a lot of self-reflection. And with the Aries new moon, we literally have a fresh slate. Those of us that have done the clearing and the work on ourselves and purging out, all of these things that don't serve us. With those that have done the healing, this Aries moon is really, really exciting because we have a blank canvas now. We have completed our karmic cycles. We have learned from them. And now we are at the point where we are really stepping into our mission work. And I know that for myself. I am here. I'm healing people. I'm reading for people. I am actually at the very beginning of, starting to be able to support myself doing what I do. I quit my job. I just literally walked out and never went back. I thought that I needed it to have stability, but it was actually hurting my spiritual business. So I walked away, and the second that I did that, the universe was like, phew, open the doors for me. And here I am now. I made my car payment, I paid my insurance, my phone bill, and I have rent due in a few, days, and I'm not even worried about it. It's been amazing for me in just seeing what happens when you trust the universe, when you know you are on the right path, that you're walking your destiny. All of these doors open up. And so that is what this new moon reading is about. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So I want to show you the deck I'll be reading from. This is the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and it is by Jennifer Galasso. And it's amazing. This is an older deck, and it's getting kind of hard to find, but the imagery is just beautiful. The colors, it's very airy fairy, which, I work with the fairies, so I couldn't think of a better deck. This deck has been cleansed and shuffled, and we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to pull just however many cards want to come out for the collective for the new moon in Aries. What does the collective need to know at this time, please? And actually, I'm going to put you down so you can see when I pull the cards. There we go. Okay, so first card for the collective, please. My collective viewing audience for the, okay. So we got two cards that popped out. All right. We got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is, okay, let me take a look. I'm still getting familiarized with this. So the Knight of Swords is about, in this particular deck, it's about moving forward with courage. It's about cutting through the clouds. It's about cutting through the darkness because you know that you are supported. You have wings and you are flying. So no matter what you see happening around you, no matter the storms that you see happening in the world, you need to trust that you are going the right way. If you are heading towards or thinking about moving towards, a heart-centered business or a heart-centered career, something that you have dreamed of, I see the dream as this Pegasus. That dream is going to carry you through any storm. No matter what you see around you, keep moving forward. Okay, let's go ahead and set that there. The next card we got is the Page of Cups, and in this card it means dream. This woman is sitting and she's kind of like scrying in the water in a lotus flower. It is growing. She is putting her intentions into this dream. She is envisioning her future. So that is what we are to be doing right now, letting go of the old, trusting our path and dreaming big. And the more that you can meditate, the more that you can do some visualization and see your dreams becoming a reality, that is how you manifest. You put that emotion in there, that visualization, and trust. You know, you put this vision out, and then you just let it go, and you don't think about it, and you take action towards it. That's how manifestation happens, guys. Okay, and let's pull one more card. Let's do one more card for the collective. What do they need to know right now for the new moon in Aries? Ooh, exciting. We got the Lovers. Okay, so I'm feeling with this is trust that you are loved, that you are supported by Spirit. This is the move that Spirit wants you to make. Trust that you are supported. Trust that when you move towards this heart-centered career, that you are going to bloom, you're going to blossom. It's going to grow steadily and successfully. Look at the clouds in the background and the rays of sunshine just shining down. This is Spirit. This is an angel holding you and supporting you and encouraging you to move towards your dreams. Alright, so we're going to leave those right there. And I decided that I wanted to do some runes for you guys today. Let's go ahead and pull just one rune. I'm getting reacquainted with them. Look at this. This is a cool little bag that I got at like a witch, it was like a witch market, a witch's market. That's what it was, witch's market. So this holds my runes. Of course, the elven star. Alright, let's find out what runes for the collective at this time. Okay, interesting. Alright, so, sorry, I still need my book to look this up, but let me show you the rune. There's the rune there. I can't quite recall the name, but we're going to set it right here so you can see. That's your first rune. I'm still getting familiarized with this book, so bear with me. That's all of the rune meanings. I used to have a nice little guide for these. It's been many years since I've read the runes, but here it is. Okay. So yes, this is gift. Ooh, this is gift. This is Gibo. Gibo. Gift. Okay, this X is gift. So let's read what the positive aspects of this rune mean. It says, provide for hospitality and generosity with guests. Be prepared to accept it as well. A material or spiritual gift may be in the offering. You may expect great credit, honor, dignity, or you might be called upon to bestow these on another if you are in a position of power. You may have a magical exchange with a member of the opposite sex. Oh shit, there's that Lover's card. So, I don't normally read for love, but okay guys, it's there. We've got new love coming. It says a new magical experience could be in the offering. This rune may represent a person who works for a non-profit organization or a charity, or someone in the hotel or restaurant business. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, let's get some more runes. I like that. Okay, what else does the collective need to know at this time, runes? Alright, and let me see if I can find it. Okay, they're going to be kind of hard to see on camera, but this one here is kind of like an L shape or a V shape. Let me find the name of it, okay? There it is. So we're going to set that one here. Okay, give me just a second while I find it. There's another rune that looks very close to that, but I know that's not it. So I appreciate your patience. Thank you for letting me practice. I used to God, 20 years ago, I used to know all of the names for the runes and what they meant, but I'm kind of rusty, so bear with me as I find this rune. I'll get there again. You know, I used to be able to read music too, and that seems to have gone from my brain as well. I mean, I know it's in there somewhere. Maybe I can retrieve this with hypnosis. Who knows? Let's see. Almost there. Must be one of the last ones. Here it is. Okay, so this is Laguz, and it stands for water, lake, or also leak. And I'll show you in the book because it's really hard to see on that amethyst rune. This is it here, okay? So, the bright meaning of this rune is stern tests in life are indicated, but you have the vital energies to withstand these tests. The self evolves through the experience of true initiation. And I immediately think of spiritual initiation, a transition from one state of being to another. Begin at once to act. Control of the self is most needed. Do not fear the journey. By going under, you will gain the gold of well-being. Personal growth will occur through perhaps uncomfortable situations. A sailor, fisherman, or lawyer may be represented in this rune. And I'm feeling to read the like it's like a reversed meaning in runes. The upright rune is called bright stave, and in the reverse it's called murk stave. So let's read the murk stave meaning of this. So fear of change, fear of the journey and of the unknown. Vastness within the deep self are present. There is a danger of going around in circles, avoiding the path and avoiding life. Failing the test is indicated. The stoppage of Laguz dams up the vital force and leads to stunted growth, withering, and poverty. Access to the deep self is blocked. Wow. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you up now. So did that just not completely go along with this, these cards that I have pulled? I love the runes mixed with tarot. It just gives such a broad kind of spectrum. And I did a mini reading on TikTok earlier, and it was saying the same thing. The cards that I pulled for my TikTok audience were the Ace of Pentacles. So it was about new creative ventures, new business ideas, taking like a side, like a passionate side project, spiritual or heart-centered side project and moving it ahead. I also got the Eight of Pentacles, which was about learning a new trade, a new skill. It was an apprentice that was working towards learning and mastering a new skill. So I'm going to go ahead and take these down now. I want to see what the Rider-Waite deck has to say to you next. And this has already been shuffled and cleansed. So let's find out what Rider-Waite has to say to my collective audience. Let's have 3 cards, please, for the viewer for the new moon in Aries. 3 cards for the new moon in Aries, please. Okay, first card, celebration. Okay, we got the 3 of Cups. So you're celebrating successes. If you have done your spiritual work, you have well earned this. And now is the time to celebrate, to be in a state of joy and happiness, and understand that everything that you are seeing in the world around you is not really what's happening, guys. We are being liberated. We are being liberated from the slave control system that has ruled over and kept us small, kept us in a box for so long. So no matter what the mainstream media is trying to feed you, know that that is just an illusion, and that you are to carry forward with your plans. This is also collaboration card to me. This is getting together and celebrating, something new, that's going to be very successful. It's about coming together with people of like mind who hold the same vibration as you. That is what you need to be gravitating towards right now. Okay, and let's put you down now again. So oh no, not too much. Well, a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we got the Three of Cups. What else do you have to say to my collective audience? Oh, crap, it fell on the floor. Hold on. Aha. Oh, sorry. Bumped the table there. Okay, so we got the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is about solid foundations. It's about building that secure, solid foundation. But it's also a warning too to not hold too tightly on to the idea of money itself. Understand that money is an energy and it has to flow. It is a current sea. Money is a current, like water, like air. It has to move, it has to circulate. So don't hold on to your money too tightly. Yes, be rational, and don't, go on some spending spree you can't afford, but understand that attracting money and financial stability in your life starts with you and the vibration that you are holding. And I'm also noticing that this money here, this is his crown chakra. That pentacle is sitting right on his crown chakra and his heart chakra. So that is also saying that the new earth and the new vibrations that are coming in, into the fifth dimension, no, only spiritual, heart-based, and service to humanity employment is going to survive. So I really want you to think on that. If you have been wanting to get out of your 9-to-5 job that you absolutely hate, that you're miserable, is sucking away your soul, know that you will have celebration and success if you move towards that. You have to take the leap, though, and that's what the Aries energy is, the Fool card. So it's about taking that leap of faith and know and trust that you will be sitting, in contentment, in dream. This is the wish fulfillment card, okay? The Nine of Cups, this is being completely content, satisfied, stable, and in love with yourself, in love with your job. This is having the dream come true, okay? So whatever that wish is for this new moon in Aries, get on it, guys. You've got to get on it. But in order to bring that new in, you have got to let go of the past. You've got to know that this job is, killing your soul. Especially, oh God, if you're working a retail job like I was, I mean, it was just got harder and harder day after day. I could barely even go to work, even though I loved, the people that I worked with. They were amazing, but they didn't value themselves. And I thought, you know what, I'm better than this. Not in a egotistical way, but I thought to myself, you know what, this is not why I'm here. This is not why I came to Earth. I didn't come here to be a slave to the system. I came here to overcome a lot of my own issues and then become a way shower and a healer and a guide. So I really want you guys to think about what you need to let go of during this Aries full moon. I want you to know that the universe will support you, and all you have to do, and look, we got that card again. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is learning a new skill, mastering a new skill, or brushing up on an old one that you have, kind of neglected. Whether you are a healer, whether you want to be a life coach, or read tarot, or do some kind of other energy work, do psychic work. The time now is to start practicing and believing that you can do this. You can get out of that 9 to 5 rut. You don't have to work for somebody else to be successful. You just need faith, and you need courage that you can do it. So my friends, thank you for putting up with me again for this reading. Sorry it took me a little bit on those runes, but the more I practice, the better I get, and I am not afraid to, not be perfect when I make my videos. I'm just authentically me, and that's all I can be. So I want you to have, faith in yourself too, that you can do this. It's not hard to get in front of a camera. And, the more that you practice, the more that you'll be comfortable with it too. So anyway, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed new moon in Aries. Write down on a piece of paper everything that you want to release from your life. Go outside tonight under the new moon, the dark moon, and burn it. Say, I release this from my life, and I am ready to walk my path of my destiny. Okay, guys, I will talk to you soon. Take care out there. Bye-bye.